Glad to be back, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much. Our good friend Chris Coons is a short Democrat from Delaware,
Wow.
as I'm a short Republican from South Carolina. We literally see eye to eye on everything. So I just want to let the committee know, when Cindy called me last week and asked me to introduce her to the committee, I stopped for a second and thought, wow, I'm very proud to do it. I know John's looking down with pride. President Biden chose wisely. She's being nominated to be the ambassador to the United Nations Agency for Food and Agriculture in Rome, so all of us will be visiting you. I'm very familiar with this program because, along with Senator Coons, I'm the vice chairman of the Senate Appropriations Committee that deals with the State Department's budget and the United Nations budget. And the World Food Program just received the Nobel Peace Prize. That is run by David Beasley, the former governor of South Carolina. They received the Nobel Peace Prize because the World Food Program has made a huge difference. With the advent of war and climate change, there are so many people in this world not knowing where their next meal comes from, and the World Food Program has stepped up the plate, and the American taxpayer should be proud. The agency that Cindy's been nominated to lead as an ambassador, I think, is the key to this whole problem. It's one thing to provide meals, it's another thing to provide the ability to grow your own food. And Senator Risch, I am going to be all in working with this committee as an appropriator, along with Senator Coons, to beef up the capability of people throughout the world in impoverished regions to be able to farm as if it were the 21st century, not the 18th century. Cindy has a heck of a resume. I think we all know Cindy in a variety of roles. She's been a public figure for a long time, but to those who haven't followed her career, you should have. She has been deeply involved in the human trafficking scourge of the planet. She has been to the developing world, particularly Africa, numerous times, dealing with women issues and humanitarian problems, but I know her best from traveling with her, where we went to Africa with the Gates Foundation and others to look at how to modernize farming practices. We visited a woman who had two daughters, basically farming with her two daughters, and the Gates Foundation, Department of Agriculture, was trying to provide her with seeds that were more drought resistant, and over time to increase her family's capability to feed itself and actually earn money. So I'm excited about this part of the World Food Program, this agency, and I want to pledge to Cindy that I'm going to do everything I can to increase your capability to provide the best farming practices for those people who are on the bubble in terms of being able to live, and those people in dire situations to turn their lives around. And one thing that Cindy and I were talking about was water. Water is the new oil. And this agency, I think, is going to be very aggressive in how to manage water and make sure that we get the best utilization of where water exists, and desalinization programs where it doesn't. So, Mr. Chairman, Senator Risch, we're going to be talking to you a lot about the portfolio under Cindy's control. And I just end with this. I'm a decent, capable person in my life. An ambassador is supposed to represent America in the best fashion. I think the two nominees here today that I know, Jeff and Cindy, will be the best advocates for American interest in Turkey, and I can assure you that when Cindy McCain shows up in a room anywhere in the world, people already know her, they respect her, and she'll be a great face for America. And working with Governor Beasley, we're going to turn this world around when it comes to feeding people. Thank you very much.